If any reader who has ever watched the film Happy Feet directed by George Miller talks about a penguin named Mumble who cannot sing but in return dances very well, surely he will not be able to forget the cute figure of this animal. A funny bird that lives mainly in the southern hemisphere with the lowest average annual temperature on Earth. Let's Paffluent to discover the information about the stout penguin, but contains quite a lot of interesting things. Scientists still have a lot of questions about the evolutionary history of penguins. To date, only fossils that exist in New Zealand around 62 million years ago indicate that the genus Waimuru is the oldest penguin. Their body structure is quite similar to that of penguins right now. They are very short and cannot fly. The only difference is that Waimuru didn't really live in the water at that time and adapted to deep diving to catch prey. The shape you often see in penguins is the white part on the belly and the dark part covering the back. They use short wings to make flippers when diving underwater. The front legs are used to move on the ground with a rather whitish appearance, and especially penguins know how to take advantage of the front belly to crawl on the snow whenever they want to go at a faster pace. Types of penguins. There are about 18 different species of penguins in the world. However, among them 13 species have been declining due to climate, habitat, and irresponsibility in the conservation of human animals. More alarmingly, 5 species are listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, including white-flippered, erect-crested, Galapagos, Humboldt and yellow-eyed. As its name suggests, tiny penguin has the smallest size of 17 penguin species with a height of 33 centimeters. They are also known as blue penguins because of their indigo hair. This bird is currently threatened by predators such as foxes and wolves in Australia and New Zealand. Emperor penguins are the second largest penguin with a height of nearly 0.9 meters when standing upright. The birds from Chile look like a coat with white and black feathers and bright orange neck feathers. Penguins live in populations. Penguins are species that live in populations, highly social, always concentrated in groups. Each population can reach tens of thousands. Despite the large numbers and difficult to control like this, every couple penguin parents, they can recognize and look after their children through special hearing. Longevity of penguins. Depending on the different species of penguin, this bird's lifespan is about 15 to 20 years. In particular, they spend up to 75% of their lives in the marine environment. For penguins, their lacrimal glands are quite special, able to filter excess salt from the blood. Salt is released in liquid form through the nasal cavity. So they can drink seawater and live in this environment easily. The male will hatch the eggs. Male penguins will incubate their eggs for about 2 months while the females will feed at sea. During incubation, penguins will stop their normal life, focusing only on the protection of eggs. They use stored fat in the body to maintain strength. Normally, male penguins will lose half their body weight after this process. At the end of the 2-month period, male and female penguins will rotate roles to ensure their health. How to talk of penguins. In the penguin social community, they communicate and exchange information with each other through body language using their heads and flippers. In particular, for penguins, the researchers were not surprised by the affection in their mother-son relationship. When children lose a child or if they die, they will try to kidnap the adopted child from another family. The most likely explanation is probably mothers who cannot bear the pain of losing children and have to deceive themselves. Unbeatable swimming ability. Penguins cannot fly, but they can swim very well. Penguins can swim about 15 miles an hour, far ahead of the international Olympic gold medalist Michael Phelps swimming at 4.7 miles per hour. They can dive underwater for a record of about 20 minutes. Normally small penguins dive not deep, on average hold only about 1 to 2 minutes to search for prey. However, for the larger species, they can dive to the depth they need in their ability, including the emperor penguin with a diving record to 565 m. The ability to camouflage when hunting. It is no coincidence that penguins have a special coat of fur on the front of the white belly and on the back are dark. It is a way of disguising in front of penguins' prey. Black to hide when diving into the sea after dark, white to hide on ice sheets or cold white snow. Penguins have no external genitalia, so the naked eye cannot tell which female is the male. Only when tested for chromosomes can they be determined. In particular, in the population of penguins, also appeared homosexual. At Bremerhaven's Wildlife Park in northern Germany, 2 male penguins hatched an egg together, acting as couples. Did we learn a lot of interesting things about penguins today? If you're interested, give Paffluent a like, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the notification bell to get the latest videos from the channel. If you feel that the video is not good, please dislike and comment in the comments, so that Paffluent can learn from the experience in the next videos. Thanks for your watching.